I'm Pharaoh King, and you are tuned in to the movement. XYZ. Yeah! So, my friends, I have a conversation for you. We're gonna get it. In this conversation, we're gonna be talking about some crazy things. Ted Bundy. We're gonna be talking about blood diamonds. And we're gonna be talking about the alien agenda. I have an idea about the alien agenda. Rothschilds. Okay, so first, let's just jump off right into this talking about Ted Bundy. The reason why I bring this up, I was talking to my friend over at the Alien Connection, and Jim and I were discussing light and dark. Now, light and dark is very interesting because I asked him, I said, well, you know, if we're going to be talking about good and bad and there's no good and bad, I said, well, is Ted Bundy evil or is he good? And without neither one of us condoning his acts of crime, it is in the eye of the maker, because like Jim said, and what I also do believe, we come from the darkness. Without darkness, there cannot be light. So is good and bad an interpretation is the question that I would like to leave you guys with coming out of this whole thing about Ted Bundy and good and bad. Come to your own decisions, my friends. It's up to you. Next, let's jump off into like diamonds, because I'm watching a lot of material things in the world right now for some strange reason. I'm not addicted to these things, but I'm just looking at this as you can say observer. I'm an observer, and I think to myself when I see rappers and celebrities that's glorifying like diamonds, and then not being really consciously aware of where most of these diamonds are coming from. These diamonds probably are conflict diamonds coming out of Africa. Remember, we're talking about a country that is very rich in minerals, and then for some reason that they could be very poor. I'm not saying everywhere, but just think about that. Where are these diamonds coming from? Did you know that diamonds are actually abundant? Like, they just have like this big giant vault where it is keeping all these diamonds and marking the value, just shooting that shit sky high, because diamonds are a woman's best friend. And apparently it's men too now. It's no longer the simple things we used to like, stuff like beers and hanging out with the bros and being tough and dangerous, and now it's not like that. We're living in different times, that's for sure. Needless to say, I think you know what I'm talking about. As always, we're going to jump to this alien agenda, my friends, and I have this thing popping in my mind. Imagine, right? What if aliens were fake? I believe, don't get me wrong, just follow me for a second. But what if, like the military, we all know, we all believe that our militaries are usually like 50 years, 60 years, 70 years actually advanced in technology. And what we get is the watered down version. Because if you go to Japan, Japan is 10 years ahead in technology. So that for sure kind of confirms that our military for sure is about 70 to 80 years in technology. Now, what if it was just like this Rothschilds, the 1% idea, right, to create all these scenarios in our life? What if all this stuff is like scripted, bro? I mean, I know I'm talking that Truman Show, but are you following me for a second? Like, they scripted everything, right? But then yet you'll be stuck wondering, what is the reason? And if you are not thinking outside the box, my friends, then you will be stuck stuck in the box.
He's gonna make